Chosen one, listen to me now. Do not answer that next call. Do not tap that notification. Do not open the email that has urgent in the subject line. I know the phone is ringing, the messages are stacking. The collectors have left another voicemail. The landlord's email header is sitting like a weight on your chest. I see the way your chest has tightened so much. It feels like your ribs are a cage and your breath is a small animal trying to escape. Hear me. You do not make financial decisions from a collapsing chest. Your first assignment is to become safe in your body. So stop everything, sit down, put both feet on the floor, not one foot, both. Let the ground carry you. Take one slow breath, not a deep one, a slow one. Count 4 in, hold 2, count 6 out. Again, slow, not deep. Your body is listening to you more than it is listening to the bank. You are teaching it right now what to believe about this moment. Place your hand on your chest, right there where it's hot and tight and awkward. Now unclench your jaw. You didn't know it was clenched until I said it. Soften it. Let your tongue drop from the roof of your mouth. Roll your shoulders back 2 inches and let them fall. Loosen your belly. Let the breath dome the belly slightly. Let it arrive and let it leave. Feel your feet. Notice 10 things you can feel. The fabric against your skin, the chair under your thighs, the temperature on your forearms, the beat under your palm. This is not performance, this is proof. The body is the first bill anxiety tries to collect. Your breath, your focus, your dignity. Pay heaven first with your attention. Chosen one, listen. This is not you losing it. This is your nervous system sounding an alarm because it thinks you're alone and unprotected. It learned to ring early and loud when resources felt far away. I am here to tell you, with authority, you are not alone. You are not unprotected. The alarm is loud because it loves you, but it does not get to drive. We are going to thank the alarm for alerting us, and we are going to gently set it down. Take another slow breath. Not a deep one, a slow one. In through the nose, longer out through pursed lips like you're cooling a spoon. Whisper to your chest, safe. Again, safe. Your voice is the shepherd of your body. It will follow the sound. Now, a boundary, micro, not massive. Pick up the phone and place it face down. Better, flip the switch to silence. 3 minutes. Not forever. Set a timer if you must. 3 minutes is not denial. 3 minutes is order. You are creating the smallest sanctuary in a storm so you can hear the one who calms the storm. In these 3 minutes, no one loses you, and you do not lose anything that belongs to you. In these 3 minutes, you recover the thing the bills tried to repossess, your steadiness. Scan again. Hand on chest. Feel the rise and fall. Check the jaw. Soften. Check the shoulders. Let them melt a little more. They are not hinges holding up the sky. Check the throat. Swallow and let it open. If a tear comes, it is not weakness. It is release. Release is not a leak. Release is a valve turning the pressure down so wisdom can come through. Some of you are trembling. That shake is not shame. It's your nervous system discharging held electricity. Let it tremble for 30 seconds while you breathe slow and count the exhale. Your body is not against you. It has worked without thanks for years, carrying the weight of calculations you were never meant to solve alone. Tonight, you thank it by not forcing it to decide under sirens. Chosen one, you are proving something right now. You are proving to your body that you can remain when the world screams, move. You are proving to your heart that fear can knock without being let in. You are proving to heaven that you will honor sequence. Peace first, then plan, then provision. Do not rush me. Do not rush you. Stay in the 3 minutes. Let the timer hold the boundary so your mind does not have to. Now, whisper with me. Not to perform, to agree. I am here. God is here. I can breathe. Say it as if you're telling the truth to a frightened child, because you are. Again, slowly. I am here. God is here. I can breathe. Feel what happens in your chest when your mouth tells your body the truth. That easing is not imaginary. That space is the first square foot of promised land in this moment. One more breath. Slow in, slower out. Notice the room. You are seated. Your feet are on the floor. The phone is silenced. You are not inside the collector's office. You are inside a sanctuary that you just built in 3 minutes. This is how we begin. Not with spreadsheets, not with scrambling, with safety. From here, we will face the truth. From here, we will receive what is already on its way, but only a safe body can carry a wise answer. Chosen one, keep your hand on your chest and seal it once more. I am here. God is here. I can breathe. Now feel the timer click down. When it ends, do not sprint. Lift your eyes. The doorway is opening and you are standing in the right place to walk through it in order. Chosen one, stay right here with me and answer this with your whole mouth. Are you in danger or are you in a doorway? Do not answer from habit. Do not answer from the old siren. Take one slow breath. Slow, not deep. Let the exhale be longer than the inhale. Now answer as if you are telling the truth to the part of you that panics. Are you in danger or in a doorway? Panic names every urgent sound catastrophe. It takes the volume of the moment and calls it proof you are already falling. It paints the future in one color, loss, and then shoves you to make choices with a shaking hand. That is how you end up giving pieces of yourself to the loudest thing instead of the truest thing. I am here to tell you with authority. The urgency is real, but doom is not the only option on the table. Pressure can be present and purpose can be present at the same time. Urgent does not automatically mean lethal. Sometimes urgent means appointed. A doorway is a threshold where the room you've been in narrows, where you feel squeezed, where everything echoes, and where the next space waits on the other side of a frame you must cross in order. The squeeze is real, the echo is real, but the frame is also real, and the one who stands inside it is not a debt collector, not a landlord, not a hiring manager. He is the God who orders your steps. When I say doorway, I am not denying the bills. I am denying the story that says bills are a god. A doorway is where pressure exposes sequence. Peace first, plans second, provision third. If you treat a doorway like danger, you will sprint, you will flail, you will bang your shoulder on the frame and drop what you need for the room on the other side. If you treat danger like a doorway, you will linger when you should run. So we must discern right now. Let's name what the shame has been rehearsing in your ear, the overdue notice that turned red on the screen, the late fee that added itself like an insult to a wound, the card that declined under fluorescent lights while someone cleared their throat behind you, the email that said, "We went with another candidate," the fear that the eviction letter might actually arrive this time, the unread envelopes stacked on the counter like quiet stones, the bank app you open and close in 2 seconds because the number hurts your eyes, the quiet lie you told a friend, "I'm good," because you did not have the energy to explain the arithmetic of your heart. I see the secrecy. I see the spiral. None of this disqualifies you from being led. All of this is why leadership is arriving right now. Chosen one, listen with your chest, not just your ears. This is not humiliation. This is exposure, the kind that lets light in so we stop tripping on the same furniture in the dark. This is not punishment. This is reordering. The old chaos is losing its place in your schedule, your breath, your mornings. This is not abandonment. This is invitation. To release the steering wheel you have white-knuckled and let the one who knows the map direct your turns. Not collapse, but contraction. like a hallway that narrows before it opens into a larger room. Not scarcity, but training, the muscle of trust, learning to hold more without shaking itself to injury. Not a dead end, but a doorway, and a doorway always implies there is a room on the other side. When shame climbs your throat, it tries to tell you that prayer is hiding, that to pray is to leave the scene and pretend it does not exist. Hear me, prayer is not escapism. Prayer is reorientation. Prayer is when you turn your whole inner system, the breath, the brain, the story it has been telling, from the frequency of scarcity to the sequence of God. Prayer is where your body learns to obey truth before your spreadsheet does. We are not floating above the math. We are creating the stillness where we can finally face it without giving it lordship. We are not closing our eyes to the envelopes. We are opening our eyes to the order that will let us open them with a steady hand. Chosen one, let me be precise, because you do not have time for vague. If this is a doorway, then there is an order. There is an instruction. There is a step, and then another step, and then the one after that. Failure here is not moral. It is mechanical, sequence ignored. The cost is not punishment. It is the natural consequence of being unprepared for a sequence. So we prepare, peace first, then plan, then provision. Not because I like lists, but because heaven moves in order and your nervous system needs predictability to stop sounding the alarm every 4 minutes. Put your feet back on the floor. Feel them. Breathe slow, not deep. Ask yourself again, like you are holding your own face gently, danger or doorway. The bills are real, but the voice that stands in this threshold is more real. If it is danger, you will know, because wisdom will say, move now to stop the bleed. If it is a doorway, and for many of you it is, you will know because the inner yes to sequence is rising right now, like a small flame refusing wind. Do not blow it out by calling it pretend. I am not asking you to perform calm. I am not asking you to pretend courage. I am asking you to agree with the truth about the space you are in. Say this softly, like an alignment key turning in a lock. This is a doorway. God is standing in it. Again, this is a doorway. God is standing in it. Feel what changes when your mouth blesses the frame instead of cursing the pressure. Notice how shame loses a little oxygen when you tell the truth out loud. Now hear the mercy in this. If it is a doorway, you do not have to solve the whole house tonight. You have to honor the frame in front of you. You have to move in order. You have to let peace open planning, and planning make room for provision. We are going to face the truth, not at the speed of panic, but at the pace of obedience. We will not let collectors choreograph your day. We will let God sequence it. Chosen one, this is where we turn the doorknob. You have regulated. That was not small. Next, we will look at the truth with clear eyes, not to drown in it, but to place it in order. If you can see that this is a doorway, then your steps will stop scattering. They will fall one by one exactly where they belong. Stay with me. Take one slow breath. The frame is before you. We move now, not to flee, but to enter in sequence. Peace first, then plan, then provision. Chosen one, hear me. That tightness in your chest is not a verdict. It is a receipt. Your body is handing you an itemized note that says, balance due, regulation before revelation. The shallow breath, the racing mind at 2:13 a.m., the stomach drop when the notification pings, the way your thumb keeps dragging to refresh the same app as if the number will change because you stared. This is your stress system trying to predict pain and prevent it. It is loyal. It is loud. It is not Lord. I will be precise because you do not have time for vague. There are 3 panic loops that have been stealing your hours and fogging your discernment. First, catastrophic math. You open the spreadsheet or the banking app, and your brain starts sprinting through imaginary futures. If I don't pay this by Friday, then late fees stack. Then the account freezes, then my landlord files, then I'm sleeping on someone's couch, then I lose the job interview because I don't have clothes, then I never recover. Notice the velocity. The numbers are real. The prophecy of doom is not the only story they can tell. Second, shame stories. The voice that dresses up as honesty but only rehearses humiliation. You're irresponsible. You always mess it up. You should have known. You should have saved. You should have said no. Everyone else figured it out at your age. God is tired of bailing you out. That is not conviction. That is accusation. Conviction is specific and directional. Accusation is general and paralyzing. Shame does not solve. It only siphons breath. Third, urgency compulsion. The inner compulsion that says, do something, anything, everything now. Call everyone, apologize for existing, apply to 37 positions at 1:24 a.m. Send 5 frantic emails, promise what you cannot deliver. Or the inverse, freeze, stare, scroll, numb. The same circuitry drives both. Adrenaline deciding your day. Chosen one, urgency is a terrible architect. It builds crooked rooms. These are not signs you are failing. These are signs you have reached the edge of your old survival strategy. The tight chest is a receipt that the way you have kept yourself alive under pressure has hit its limit, and limits are holy when they usher you into order. When your system is in survival mode, it narrows your field of vision to threats. That is kind when a car swerves into your lane. It is cruel when you need to notice a door. So the order is not negotiable. Stage 1. Deactivate the stress frequency. This is the sound of the scarcity siren in your body, the chemistry and electricity that prepare you to run or to fight or to freeze. When that signal rules, your brain pulls resources away from recognition. You cannot see nuance when your pupils are dilated for danger. Your breath gets short not because you're weak, but because your body is trying to make you fast. Fast is not what you need. Governed is what you need. Deactivating the stress frequency does not mean pretending there is no problem. It means disabling the alarm long enough to find the exit. Stage 2. Reactivate recognition. Recognition is the frequency where wisdom, creativity, and timing switch back on. Modern language would call it a gamma-like state. Pattern seeing, connection making, the click when an answer comes together with a piece that says, now. In that frequency, the same numbers tell a different story because you can see the door in the wall, the lever in the mess, the next small step that opens the larger one. In recognition, you do not give your power to the due date. You submit your steps to the God of order. Stay with me. We do stage 1 in real time. Slow breath again. Not deep, slow. In through the nose for 4, hold 2, out through gently parted lips for 6 or more. As you exhale, unclench your tongue from the roof of your mouth. Drop your shoulders 2 inches and let them melt down your back. Loosen your belly, feel your feet. Whisper, safe. Every release is a spiritual yes. I will not be ruled by fear. Every exhale is an eviction notice to panic. You do not get the lease to my chest. Your body is teachable. It is listening to the tone of your voice more than to the tone of the email. When you soften your jaw, your vagus nerve, the body's breaker switch, hears, we are not being chased. When you lengthen the exhale, your heart rate hears, we can wait for wisdom. This is not performance. This is cooperation with the way you were designed. Heaven made you so that peace can be practiced, not just promised. Now, expectation set. Peace may not drop like a curtain. It may arrive like tide. A wave of ease, then a little uptick, then another wave. That is not failure, that is recalibration. The goal is not numbness. Numbness is just fear in a costume. The goal is governed calm, the kind that lets you feel but does not let feeling drive the car. Governed calm hears the collector and chooses, not to hand them your steering wheel. Governed calm notices the envelope and does not let the envelope define the day. Chosen one, when the catastrophic math starts, answer it with order. Not now, peace first, then plan. When the shame stories start, answer with truth. Conviction gives steps, accusation gives static. I choose steps. When urgency hammers, answer with authority. I will move, but I will move in sequence. Your mouth is not decoration, it is a rudder. Aim it. Some of you are thinking, if I calm down, I will lose time. No, if you do not calm down, you will lose accuracy, and lost accuracy costs more time than any 2 minutes of breath ever will. Regulation is not delay, it is alignment. The one who is standing in the doorway is not asking you to deny the bills. He is inviting you to stop worshiping them. When the alarm is lowered, you will see what to do next, with a steadier hand, and your yes will carry weight. Hand on your chest once more, slow breath. Feel the rise, feel the fall. Say it with me like a decree over your body's alarm. I will not be ruled by fear. I am being governed by peace. Again, slower. I will not be ruled by fear. I am being governed by peace. Feel the subtle spread behind your sternum. That space is not imaginary. That space is God making room for wisdom. We are almost ready to face the truth on paper, not to drown in it, but to place it in order. But not one step out of sequence. You are proving right now that you can sit in the squeeze without letting the squeeze script your story. Your chest is not condemning you. Your body is not your enemy. It is your messenger, and the message is clear. Regulate first, then revelation. From here, the plan will meet you. From here, provision will know where to land. Stay with me. Slow, not deep. Peace first, then plan, then provision. Chosen one, listen carefully. Time is not flat. Some hours are ordinary, and some hours are appointed. Some minutes are just minutes, and some minutes carry decisions that echo for years without announcement. You can live 1,000 Chronos moments, tick, tock, email, alarm, and then a Kairos moment walks into the room without raising its voice and quietly decides who you will be on the other side of a threshold. I am telling you with authority, you are not just tired in a Tuesday. You are inside a window. Heaven has interrupted survival mode. Breathe slow, not deep. Feel your feet. Your nervous system thinks that when the clock screams, late, all of you must obey. That is Chronos, the pressure of the clock, the due date, the red digits on the app. But there is another timekeeping, Kairos, the appointed time, the time that cannot be manufactured and cannot be grabbed by panic, the time that opens because God says now and closes when the work of this window is done. Chronos is loud, Kairos is precise. One says, hurry or else. The other says, move in order and live. Let me show you why money emergencies feel like an earthquake and why the enemy loves to ring them like a bell. Provision is not just numbers on a screen. Provision is meaning in your bones. It touches identity, worth, belonging. The rent is not just shelter, it is, am I allowed to be here? The grocery bill is not just calories, it is, will I be fed or must I feed myself alone? The job is not just tasks, it is, do I have value that lands somewhere real? That is why when collectors call, it feels like they are calling your name, not just your account. That is why when a card declines, shame rushes your throat like you stole something. The enemy aims at provision because if he can scramble your sense of worth and belonging, he can scramble recognition. If he can scramble recognition, he can make you miss the door that is opening right now. Hear me. Survival mode is brilliant when a car swerves into your lane. It tells your blood where to go so you don't die. But survival mode is terrible at making destiny decisions. It narrows your eyes so you only see threat. A window from heaven requires widened eyes. So heaven interrupts survival mode not to embarrass you, but to restore the eyes that see doors. This interruption is mercy. It is the hand on the back of your neck, lifting your gaze from the bill to the frame on the wall. It is the quiet announcement. Stop worshiping urgency. Start honoring sequence. There is a false demand stalking you. Decide everything right now. Fix it all tonight. Pay what you don't have. Promise what you can't deliver. Send 10 apologies, 3 applications, 2 frantic texts, and something reckless just to make the ache go dull. That demand is not God. That is the voice of Kronos panic cosplaying as wisdom. God's instruction is different, and it will feel like disobedience to fear. Do the next right thing in order, not 10 things badly with a shaking hand. 1 thing well with a steady chest. Peace first, then plan, then provision. The next right thing is usually smaller than your adrenaline thinks and more powerful than your dread believes. I promised you precision because you do not have time for vague. The window you are in is not a performance window. It is not asking you to be impressive. It is asking you to be present. God does not need you to be perfect in a kairos moment. He needs you to be here, to obey in sequence. Panic says, if you miss this minute, everything collapses. Kairos says, if you will stand in order, I will stretch these minutes into enough. Remember the loaves and fish. Not enough in Kronos, multiplied in Kairos, because presence touched it and order organized it. Sit them down in groups, then feed them. Order first. Then provision arrives, like it was always there. Chosen one, check your body one more time, because heaven uses your body as a dashboard. Hand on your chest, slow breath, longer out than in. Whisper, present. Again, present. Notice what happens in your shoulders. When you name your presence, you also acknowledge His. You are not alone in this window. You are accompanied by the one who marks times and seasons, who lifts kings and lowers kings, who opens and no one shuts, who shuts and no one opens. He is not pacing. He is not tapping his foot. He is standing in the frame. Some of you are afraid you do not recognize windows because the last time you thought you had a chance, it slid by and you felt foolish. Hear mercy. You were not punished then. You were unprepared for sequence. Today is different because you are learning the order. Regulate first, safety in the body. Face the truth second, numbers on paper without giving them a crown. Receive provision third, not as an escape hatch, but as the fruit of order that will not destroy your peace when it arrives. This is how heaven interrupts survival mode, by giving you back your sequence so that resources don't become your ruler. Let's confront the lie of too late. Kronos says, the office is closed. The bank won't post tonight. The deadline passed. Kairos says, the God of time is with you in this room, right now, and his leadership transcends business hours. That does not mean you ignore calls when they must be made. It means you stop letting a clock bully you into foolishness. Tomorrow there will be calls to make, conversations to have, numbers to face, with a steady chest and a plan that came from peace, not from panic. Tonight, the next right thing is to honor the window and keep your nervous system under shepherding so wisdom can find you. I want you to say this softly, like you are signing a covenant in your own breath. I am in a window. I will not let Kronos rule me. I will move by Kairos in sequence. Again, slower, with your shoulders dropping as you exhale. The words are not magic, they are alignment. You are telling your alarm what we agreed on. Peace first, then plan, then provision. We are going to turn soon from window to doors. Inside a Kairos window, there are thresholds that open in order. Peace is door 1, because only peace can carry a plan without distorting it. Plan is door 2, because only a plan can make room for provision to land where it belongs. Provision is door 3, because resources arrive safely when your identity is no longer up for sale. If you rush door 3 without honoring door 1, the money will come as a master, not a servant, and it will keep your chest in chains. If you honor the sequence, peace will last longer than tonight, and provision will serve what God is rebuilding instead of hijacking it. Chosen one, stay right here. Feel the frame under your fingertips. We are inside the window where heaven is interrupting survival mode to restore order. From here, we will walk door by door, in order, without hurry, with authority, peace first, then plan, then provision. Chosen one, listen to me, because I am going to be precise with you, and you do not have time for vague. There are 3 doors in this crisis, and they do not open at random. Door 1, peace, regulation and presence in your body. Door 2, plan, truth and structure on paper. Door 3, provision, favor, help and increase, arriving with timing. Breakthrough is sequential. Peace opens planning. Planning makes room for provision. If you try to reverse the order, the whole hallway twists on you, and what was meant to free you tightens around your neck. Hear the consequence clearly. If you chase provision without peace, you will self-sabotage. You will say yes to predatory help, make promises your chest cannot carry, over-explain, over-borrow, over-commit, and then drown in the very rope you thought was rescue. If you plan without peace, you will spiral. The spreadsheet will become a prophecy of doom. You will micromanage numbers into panic and call it stewardship, while your breath shortens and your judgment blurs. If you seek peace but avoid truth, you will stay stuck. You will become an expert at soothing without stepping. You will spiritualize avoidance and call it faith while the stack of envelopes grows like a quiet wall. This is not condemnation. This is me handing you the key to the sequence. Door 1, peace. This is regulation and presence. This is where you prove to your own body that you are safe enough to hear God and yourself at the same time. Practices are simple and they have authority. Hand on your chest, slow breath, longer out than in. Whisper what is true, safe. Not because nothing is due, but because you are not being chased in this room. No impulse calling or texting from the alarm. Do not answer unknown numbers while your jaw is tight. Do not send an apology paragraph to someone who has not earned your vulnerability. Stop the urgent shame confession to unsafe people who feed on your panic and call it concern. Contain, govern, let your exhale be your boundary. Your nervous system will try to trick you. If I don't act now, I'll lose my chance. Breathe and answer. If I act from fear, I'll lose my way. Peace is not delay. Peace is authority. Door 1 also requires a prayer that is posture, not performance. Place your feet flat, hand on heart. Say, Father, I present my body as a living yes. Govern my breath. Silence the siren. Sit with me in this frame. Then be quiet for 1 minute on purpose. Let the minute feel like rebellion against the whip of urgency. You are declaring with your stillness, I will not let collectors choreograph my day. I will let God sequence it. Do this before you touch a bill, before you open an app, before you text anyone. 5 minutes of order will save you 5 hours of undoing. Door 2, plan. This is truth and structure. We are not making a mural of dread. We are making a map. Replace I can't look with I can face. Say it out loud. Your mouth is a rudder. I can face. Gather facts, not feelings. Write down the amounts owed, to whom, due dates and minimums. No adjectives, no catastrophes, just facts in a single list. Put a star next to anything that could trigger a compound cost if ignored. Fees that multiply, utilities that shut off, housing that threatens security. Add another mark for leverage. Accounts where a call might create a payment plan, an extension, or a hardship option. You are not solving yet. You are seeing. 30 minutes, timer on, breath steady. If tears come, let them slide without reinterpreting them as failure. Feeling is not falling. Keep listing. Next, order the list. Urgency is not everything. Order is everything. Safety items first: roof, power, food. Then obligations that multiply pain if delayed. Then everything else. Ask 3 questions beside each line. What is the minimum to prevent damage? What is the soonest sane step? What is the humane ask I could make? This is where the plan starts to speak. It will be smaller than your fear paints it, and more specific than your shame allows. Do not call anyone while your voice shakes. That is Dr. 1's territory. Do not promise what peace has not permitted. That belongs to Dr. 3. For now, paper is your container. Truth without a crown. Chosen one, planning without peace feels like control, but it is just faster drowning. Peace holds the plan steady so your hand does not scribble you into slavery. And hear this mercy: you do not need a perfect plan. You need an ordered first step. 1 step completed in peace has more power than 10 desperate gestures. 1 phone call made with a calm voice after you have listed the facts will open more favor than 6 frantic voicemails that apologize for your existence. Door 3, provision. This is favor, help, and increase arriving with timing. Provision is not a miracle that rewards panic. It is a resource that rests on order. The posture here is clear, asking with humility that does not trade your dignity. You will ask God plainly, Father, this is the amount by this date for these priorities. Lead me to the help you have ordained. Give me favor with the right person. Close the doors that would injure me. You will also ask people and systems clearly. Specific, time-bound, humane requests, not vague groveling. Is there a hardship program? Could we set a payment plan starting with X on Y date? Is there any flexibility on the due date without penalty? Would you consider a short-term extension while I transition? Direct, respectful, not manipulative, humble without humiliation. Expect help, expect ideas, expect a shift in timing, expect an email that was delayed to arrive right after you finished the plan. Expect a person of peace on the other end of 1 call. Not because you are entitled, but because you moved in order, and order attracts favor. If a door closes, you do not collapse. You check your sequence and ask again where the plan says it's wise. Provision includes your creativity, a small sale of what you are not using, a temporary offer of a skill, a few hours that convert into bridge money without borrowing your future. Provision can be a waived fee, a reduced bill, a side contract, a gift, or an opportunity you could not see when your pupils were dilated for danger. It often comes in pieces. Do not despise pieces. Pieces stack when the plan has a place to land them. Chosen one, do you see it? Peace first, plan second, provision third. Say it softly like a drumbeat your life can march to. Peace, plan, provision, again. Peace, plan, provision. The order is mercy. The order is protection. The order is how heaven keeps you from selling your birthright for a bowl of urgent stew. When you keep the order, money returns to its proper role. Servant, not master. When you keep the order, your chest stays a sanctuary, not a storage unit for alarms. So here is how we move in the room you are in. Door 1. Breathe slow, not deep, slow. Hand on chest. No impulse calls, no shame confessions to unsafe ears. Invite presence. Door 2. List facts. Due dates, minimums, options. Replace I can't look with I can face. Order the list by safety, compound cost, and humane next steps. Door 3. Ask clearly and expect help with God, with systems, with people. Humility without humiliation, precision without panic. Now that the doors are named, hear my promise. I am going to walk you through them like a shepherd, not a stampede, not a sprint, step by step in the order that keeps you Stay with me. Take one slow breath. Slow, not deep. The handle of door 1 is already warm in your hand. We move in sequence. Peace first, then plan, then provision. Chosen one, stay with me. Slow breath, not deep, slow. We have door 1 in your hand, and the handle is warm. Now we do the work that breaks the fog. I am going to be precise because you do not have time for vague. Fear thrives where it is unspoken. It grows mold in silence. It mounts a throne where your mouth refuses to name it. Tonight, we end its worship by saying what is true, clean, simple, out loud, so my authority can enter the details. Some of you have been dodging unknown numbers, flipping your phone face down when it vibrates twice. Some of you have unread emails hiding like landmines, subject lines you refuse to touch because your stomach drops when you scroll past them. Some of you are afraid to check the mailbox, letting envelopes pile because paper feels like a verdict. Some of you are avoiding the portal, the account login you have memorized and will not enter. Some of you leave the room when others talk about money because humiliation sits like a hot rock in your throat. Hear me. Avoiding does not protect you. Avoiding feeds the altar you are trying to dismantle. Naming dismantles it. Let's name what's moving in the dark. Not in paragraphs, not in self-indictments. One sentence at a time, hand on your chest. Breath steady, with your own voice. Say it plainly. I owe amount to name. If you do not know the exact number, say the closest true sentence. I am behind on bill account. If a notice used the word eviction, say, I received an eviction notice dated date. If a collector called, say, a collector from company called and asked for amount by date. If a rejection email cut you, say, I was rejected from job program person on date. One line, out loud, then breathe, longer out than in. I will walk with you through the humiliation, because humiliation is a liar dressed as honesty. It tells you that being behind equals being beneath. It equates debt with identity. It says, you are the late fee, you are the red notice, you are the bounced transaction. No, hear heaven correct you. You are not your balance, you are not your mistake, you are not your month. You are a person learning order in a season that exposed the cracks. Not shame, signal, not collapse, course correction, not being punished, being redirected into wisdom. Say it again with me, and let your tongue break agreements you did not know you made. This debt is a situation, not my name. This bill is a detail, not my destiny. This letter is information, not a verdict. Feel your shoulders drop. That is worship moving from fear back to God. That is your nervous system being shepherded by truth. Some of you are afraid that speaking the number will summon disaster, like naming a storm invites it to break your window. Hear mercy. I do not weaponize your honesty against you. I do not answer vulnerability with violence. I am not vague with your pain, and I will not be vague with my help. I count the hairs on your head. I can handle the 3 digits in your checking account and the 5 digits in your past due. I number the stars. I am not confused by line items. I do not sit in heaven squinting at your spreadsheet. I see it clearly, and I meet clarity with clarity. Let's keep going gently, one sentence at a time. I am scared of specific outcome. Say it. I am scared they will shame me. I am scared they will take my car. I am scared I will be asked to leave. I am scared my family will look at me differently. I am scared I will never catch up. Let the fear step into the light where it cannot distort your whole field of vision. Then answer it with alignment. Even if this fear snarls, it is not Lord. Peace first, plan second, provision third. Your own mouth is rewriting the choreography of your day. Chosen one, shame thrives on generalities. Truth heals with specifics. The enemy loves the fog because fog is theater for dread. When you name what you owe, when you name where you are behind, when you name what rejected you, the fog loses its set designer. The room clears. You stop bowing to an undefined monster and start consulting with a precise God. You are not summoning doom by telling the truth, you are summoning order. I know the heat that rises in your face when a collector uses a firm tone. I know the ache when a landlord has less mercy than you hoped, when a boss says, "We went with another candidate," when a friend withdraws because your need makes them confront their own. None of this scares me. Collectors do not intimidate me. Eviction notices do not threaten my sovereignty. Rejection letters do not rewrite your calling. Breathe. Say this slowly. Their deadline is not my identity. Their tone is not my truth. Their no is not the end of my story. Again, let authority return to where it belongs. We are breaking an agreement right now, the one that said, if I never say it, maybe it will soften on its own. It does not, it hardens. But when you say it with me here, it loosens. The barbs come out with less tearing. You are not confessing to a void. You are reporting to a father. When your voice speaks accurately, your brain shifts from catastrophe painting to problem solving. The same numbers begin to feel sortable because the altar of fear lost its incense. Now, do the small inventory, 5 sentences spaced by breath. Whisper them if you must, but say them. I owe amount. Breathe. I am behind on thing. Breathe. I was rejected from place person. Breathe. I am afraid of outcome. Breathe. I choose order over panic. Breathe longer out than in. That is all for tonight. Inventory is not punishment, it is placement. You are placing things where they can be addressed by wisdom. Listen to me carefully. I am not asking you to enjoy this. I am asking you to refuse to worship fear by letting it stay unnamed. You do not need to cry performatively. Tears are welcome if they come, but they are not the proof of truth. Your sentences are, your breath is, your willingness to stand here without running is. As you named it, did you notice the room expand by 1 inch? That's the fog lifting. That's recognition beginning to return. That's the spirit stepping into the details you just opened. This is how authority enters, by invitation spelled with specifics. Now the plan can hear you when you ask for it. Now your calls tomorrow will be made from a chest that does not shake like paper. Now you can say, what is the minimum? What is the soonest sane step? What is the humane ask? And actually hear answers. Chosen one, the enemy hoped you would stay in the vague, because vague keeps you powerless. Heaven is precise, and precision is mercy. You have not been exposed to be shamed. You have been revealed to be helped. You regulated first. You told the truth second. You are now positioned to receive provision without selling your peace to get it. Say it with me one more time as a seal over your chest. Not shame, signal, not collapse, course correction, not punishment, redirection into wisdom. Breathe, peace first, plan second, provision third. We move next into the plan, but we carry this clarity with us. The fear has been named. Its throne is dismantled. My authority is in the details now. Chosen one, stay with me and keep your breath slow, not deep, slow. We have named what the fog hid. Now I am going to give you a pattern so you do not confuse stillness with surrender of the field. I will be precise because you do not have time for vague. Before Esther stood in a throne room and asked for the salvation of her people, she did not rush the doors. She did not weaponize adrenaline. She did not let the date on the calendar draft her into foolish heroics. She called a 3-day fast. Before the ask, there was alignment. Before favor, there was stillness. She regulated first. Hear the sequence in her bones. Pressure was spiking. A decree was signed. The stakes were life and death. In Chronos, the clock screamed, "Go now, or all is lost." But in Kairos, heaven whispered, consecrate these hours, reduce the noise, align your inner world so that when you move, your steps carry scepter-opening weight. Esther did not treat stillness as delay. She treated stillness as strategy. She refused to be choreographed by panic. She let God set the tempo that would carry her across the marble floor without a tremor in her voice. You want the payment without the process, the miracle without the maturity, the throne room without the fast. I am not condemning you, I am fathering you. Breakthrough that skips alignment collapses under its own speed. Provision that arrives before peace turns into a master that surveils your chest. Esther's way is my way with you now. Regulate first, face the truth second, receive provision third. Stillness is not you doing nothing. Stillness is you doing the first thing, stabilizing your inner world so that wisdom can find you and favor can recognize you. Translate her fast into your window. I am not calling you to perform hunger as penance. I am calling you to reduce inputs for a set period, so your discernment returns. 3 evenings. Mark them, not as theater, as order. For 3 evenings, you will not doom scroll to numb the ache. You will not write apology essays to people who have not earned your process. You will not spiral in the blue light at 1:17 a.m., replaying conversations and prophesying catastrophe. You will reduce caffeine and sugar late so your nervous system can hear you. You will silence notifications that ping your amygdala like a drum. You will place your phone across the room after a set hour and let night be night again. For 3 evenings, you will practice a micro-fast from urgency itself. Every slow breath, longer out than in, is a refusal to feed panic. Each exhale is a small surrender of control. I am not God, I am governed. Do 5 slow breaths on the hour, on purpose. Do them before you look at a bill. Do them when the unknown number buzzes. Do them after you write a single clear sentence of truth. This is not small. This is the body agreeing with heaven's order. This is you telling your nervous system, we do not buy from the vendor named fear. Breath is a fast, denying the mouth of panic its snack. Some of you have been trained by chaos to equate stillness with laziness. Satan loves this slander because it keeps you sprinting in circles and calling it stewardship. Hear me. Stillness is not laziness. Stillness is a weapon. It quiets the static so the signal can return. It converts a blurry field of danger into a map with doors. It lets gamma, the frequency of recognition I knit into you, rise from under the siren of scarcity. When you are still, you notice the person of peace on the other end of the phone. You hear the gentle thought, call at 9:06, not at 8:55, and favor answers. You catch the nudge, ask for the hardship option by name, and the script shifts. Stillness regains recognition. Recognition finds the door. The door opens. Esther's fast birthed a plan inside stillness. She did not enter and dump panic at the king's feet. She hosted 2 banquets with timing only peace could carry. Timing made room for favor to ripen. Timing let hidden malice expose itself. Timing turned an impossible decree into a reverse decree. That is what I am doing with you. In these 3 evenings, I am not only calming you, I am cadence training you. The plan you write on paper will speak with nuance you cannot hear when you are panting. The call you make will land on a day I have softened. The help I have arranged will find you because you did not flood it with frantic noise. Chosen one, let me make it painfully practical so you cannot miss it. 3 days, 3 moves. Day 1, evening, containment. Hand on chest, breath slow, no frantic calls, no explaining your life to anyone who feeds on the adrenaline of your story. Read the list you made once without narrating doom. Pray 1 clean prayer, govern my breath, govern my night. Then sleep as an act of obedience. not avoidance. Day 2, morning to afternoon. Order. With a steady chest, you add dates and minimums. You star the safety items. You write the humane asks beside each line. You choose 2 calls only, no more, for the afternoon window when your voice is calm. Day 2, evening, reduce inputs again. Close early. No post-call autopsy. You are not a crime scene. Day 3, morning to early afternoon. Ask. Specific, humane, time-bound. Humility without humiliation. Then you stop. You do not stuff 10 reckless gestures into one day to appease dread. You honor the window you are in. Everything in you that is married to chronic urgency will call this delay. Answer it with Esther's line of surrender. If I perish, I perish. Not as fatalism, but as renunciation of fear's lordship. Translation for your room. If they are angry that I asked with dignity, then so be it. If a door closes while I obey the order God gave me, then so be it. I will not sell my peace to keep a timeline fear invented. And watch. As with Esther, the scepter extends. Not because you are impressive, because you are aligned. Do not turn this into a performance. Fasting is not a hunger strike to force my hand. It is a reduction of noise so you can hear the hand that is already extended. You can eat simple and still fast clutter. You can go for a slow walk and fast spiraling. You can light 1 candle and fast fluorescent frenzy. This is not punishment, this is placement. You are placing yourself where favor can find you without having to shout over your alarms. Chosen one, breathe again. Slow, not deep. You are not lazy. You are strategic. You are not avoiding. You are arranging. Before I change your situation, I stabilize your inner world. Stillness is part of the miracle. And if you say, but what if it's dark in here? What if I cannot feel the scepter at all? Then stay with me, because there is another 3-day story that explains the darkness without shaming you. When it feels like swallowing, not standing, it may be because I have you in a belly of mercy where direction is being restored. We will go there next, and you will see why the dark is not the end. It's the remembering. Chosen one, breathe with me, slow, not deep, slow. Stay with me in the dim. I am going to be precise because you do not have time for vague. You asked, what if I cannot feel the scepter at all? Here is my answer. Some deliverances happen under chandeliers. Some happen in a belly. Jonah ran, the storm rose, men panicked, and then the sea went quiet as he sank. And I appointed, not an accident, not a chaos creature, not a random punishment, a great fish to hold him. 3 days, 3 nights. Confinement that was not a coffin. Darkness that did not end him. Shelter that looked like swallowing but was actually saving. The belly was not designed to humiliate him. It was dark enough for remembering. The belly is where running becomes listening. The belly is where the noise that kept you sprinting hits a wall and dissolves. No windows, no crowds, no agenda to impress. Just pulse and God. Financial dread can feel like that, like the numbers swallowed you whole, like the deadlines closed over your head, like you are suspended in a place where light does not reach. You have tried to outwork it, outtalk it, outpromise it, and still the totals sit, still the letters come, still the chest tightens. Hear me, this is not the end. This is the turning. I am not asking you to deny the urgent bills. I am leading you through a doorway in sequence even here. Regulate first. Face the truth second. Receive provision third. The belly is the room where that order can be rebuilt because there is nowhere left to perform. Let me name what the belly exposes so you are not shamed by what is surfacing. When you cannot outrun the numbers, you finally meet the deeper thing beneath them. Control. Your attempt to guarantee no one ever has to help you. Fear of needing help. Your dread that asking will make you small. Fear of being seen. Your terror that someone will look past your competence and witness your need. The belly interrupts those gods. It breaks the illusion that you are sustained by image management. It turns your tight chest from a courtroom into a prayer room. Feel that transformation beginning now. Your breath becomes a liturgy, your ribcage an altar, your whispered sentence a rope tied to the only solid thing in the dark. I will give you the rope. Say it with me, gentle and steady, and repeat it until it threads through your night. Even here, God can speak. Again, even here, God can speak. When the phone buzzes and you do not know the number, even here, God can speak. When the envelope feels like a verdict, even here, God can speak. When you lie awake counting what you cannot fix by morning, even here, God can speak. This is not magical thinking. This is alignment. Jonah did not get a skylight. He got a sentence. I cried out from the belly of Sheol, and you heard me. He turned the dark into a sanctuary by naming who was in it with him. You are doing the same. With each repetition, panic loses a rung and presence gains one. I am not offended by your grief in this place. Grief is not evidence you failed. Grief is evidence you loved a picture of your life that is changing. Grief for what you thought your month would look like. Grief for time you feel you wasted. Grief for a future now delayed by a detour you did not plan. Call it sacred, not shameful. Let the tears move without narrating them as proof you are incompetent. Jonah wept and remembered a vow, a purpose, a city he was avoiding because obedience felt too vulnerable. You are remembering too. You are remembering that you were never meant to fund your worth with performance. You are remembering that asking for mercy is not begging. It is belonging to a father. You are remembering that slow is still holy when slow is in order. Chosen one, notice what the belly does over hours you cannot measure. It reorients. It takes a man who only knew how to run and teaches him how to be carried. It pulls the volume down long enough for direction to become unmistakable. The dark can feel like uselessness, but in heaven's mechanics, it is a classroom. It is where the frequency of recognition you were born with rises again, not because the scene is bright, but because the static is gone. The clarity that was blurry in the storm becomes audible in confinement. That is why I keep saying, this is not punishment, this is placement. I am placing you where you can hear again. I am placing you where your next yes forms cleanly on your tongue. Breathe with me, longer out than in. Whisper the rope. Even here, God can speak. Put your hand on your chest. Feel the pulse that is not paying any bill and yet keeps you alive through the night. That pulse is a testimony that provision is bigger than a transaction. It is proof that I have been sustaining systems in you do not control. Let that humble you without humiliating you. Humility says, I cannot save myself. I can be saved. Humiliation says, I am not worth saving. Reject humiliation. Receive humility. In humility, Jonah prayed a small, sharp vow. What I have vowed I will pay. Salvation is of the Lord. Translation for your room. I will move in order. I will tell the truth. I will ask with dignity. Salvation is not in my hustle. It is in God. I want you to hear me say it with authority until your shoulders drop. This is not the end. This is the turning. The fish is not your forever. It is your vehicle back to purpose. It will not keep you 1 hour beyond the learning, and it will not release you 1 hour before the alignment. You are not late. You are being re-aimed. When Jonah's heart turned, the belly turned into a path, and he found sand under his feet again. You will too. Dry land returns. Calls are made. Plans take shape. Provision meets you on a shore you could not swim to by yourself. But first, the vow in the dark. First, the rope sentence. First, the steadiness that refuses to call this a grave. So let me make it simple for your night. When the dread spikes, do not sprint. Do not rehearse speeches that make you small. Do not catastrophize in the name of preparation. Place your hand on your chest. Slow breath, not deep, slow. Say, even here God can speak. Then add the seal. This is not the end. This is the turning. If tears come, let them be your fast from pretense. If anger rises, aim it at the lie that told you you had to be your own savior. This is the mercy pause. This is the belly that interrupts the worship of panic and returns you to the sequence. Regulate first. Face the truth second. Receive provision third. Your chest is becoming a chapel. Your night is becoming a window. Chosen one, now that you know where you are and why it is dark, we move into the prayer itself. Slow, steady, specific. We will not rush it. We will not bargain. We will not grovel. We will pray like ones who have been carried, like Jonah with sand still in his mouth and direction restored. Stay with me. Breathe once more, longer out than in. Even here God can speak, and He will. Now we pray. Chosen one, stay with me. Slow breath, not deep, slow, longer out than in. We are going to pray in order, and I will be precise because you do not have time for vague. Repeat after me in your spirit or with your mouth if you can. Father, look at your child, right here, right now, breathing shallow, carrying fear, trying to be strong. Look at the tight chest, the stack of envelopes, the shaking in the hands that has not told the truth yet, the heart that wants to run. We are not hiding. We are not bargaining. We are presenting the truth to the only one who governs storms with a word. Father, we come. Door 1, peace. Father, calm the stress storm in this body. Govern the breath. We command the rhythm to slow in the name of Jesus. Not deep, slow, longer out than in. Let your presence settle in this room like a weighted blanket of glory. Fill the corners where dread tries to pace. Sit at the edge of this bed, stand in this kitchen, walk these small loops with us, and turn them into a sanctuary path. We renounce panic-led decisions. Say it with me. I renounce panic-led decisions. I reject the lie that speed is safety. I refuse adrenaline as a counselor. I choose to be governed, not driven. Father, wash the cortisol like a sudden rain. Let peace settle under the breastbone, inside the shoulders, behind the eyes. Let this chest become a chapel. Even here, God can speak. We say it until the air learns it. Even here, God can speak. Breathe again, longer out than in. Father, put your hand over the place that hurts most, this anxious center that tries to beat its way out of the ribcage. Whisper your name into it until it remembers the cadence of being held. Not orphaned, held. Not on trial, held. Not under a verdict, held. We yield our control. We untie the knots of self-saving. We say, salvation is not in my hustle, it is in God. We place this night under your governance and we consent to stillness as strategy. Peace first, peace first, peace first. And nothing violent will enter the decision-making again. Door 2, plan. Father, give courage for the next honest step. Courage to open the envelope, to check the account, to answer the call wisely. Not tonight, not in frenzy, but in the window. You will show. Put timing in our bones. Nudge us when to pick up, when to leave a message, when to ask a question that opens favor. Give strategy without overwhelm. Give clarity that does not flood. Reduce the input, increase the instruction. We ask for the plan that honors our humanity. We ask for the 2 calls, not 10. We ask for the language of dignity. Humane asks minimums, options by name. Father, whisper exact phrases into our mouth. Is there a hardship program? What is the minimum to keep this account in good standing? Is there an extension available? Can we set a date that is sane? Let our tone carry steadiness, not performance. Let the person of peace on the other end hear something in our voice that disarms scripts and invites collaboration. Father, place dates and numbers before us in order. Put a star beside the safety items, shelter, light, food, essential transport, and let our plan move with Scripture's wisdom. Protect life first, image second. For every item on the list, give one next step only. One line, one action, one ask. Guard us from the theater of busyness. Keep us from spiraling autopsies after we act. Seal our mouths from over-explaining and apology that purchases acceptance with shame. Let our yes be yes and our no be no. Let us not commit in fear what we will regret in daylight. Give us a pen that writes like Esther's fast, measured, sequenced, timed by favor. As you taught her to consecrate before she petitioned, teach us to breathe before we dial, to bless before we check, to remember we are sons and daughters before we ask as servants. Father, activate recognition inside us, the frequency of I see it, that returns when stillness takes the static down. Let the right call time emerge. Let the right wording land in our inbox draft. Let the right email subject line be simple and clear. Let the spreadsheet stop being a field of thorns and become a map with doors. And if any item does not belong in our panic, lift it off our shoulders. If any shame sentence has glued itself to a line item, you owe more than you are worth. You are late because you are lazy, you will always be behind. Break that yoke with a better word. You are learning order. You are being fathered. You are moving by sequence now. Protection now, Father. Wrap our steps in discernment. Guard us from predatory agreements and panic loans that steal tomorrow to buy a breath tonight. Bar the door on shame-driven promises we cannot keep. Put righteous restraint in our hands when the impulse is to click accept at 2:11 a.m. because fear said time is running out. Bring wise counsel who does not feed on our drama. Appoint one person of peace who can look at the numbers without making the room smaller. Mute every voice that fattens fear and calls it stewardship. And protect our identity while we plan. Shield our mind from comparison. Set an angel at the gate of our mouth so we do not curse our own future with despair's forecasts. Teach us to ask for mercy without performing poverty, to admit need without surrendering name. Door 3. Provision. Father, you are provider, not a slogan, a pillar. We ask without theater. We ask as children. Supply what is needed in the order you are establishing. Open extensions we did not know were options. Reduce fees that looked immovable. Release new work that fits our frame and does not fracture our rest. Bring timely opportunities, an email today, a call tomorrow, a door at the end of the week that was not on our map but has our name on it. Stir generous people not as rescuers we must pay back with our dignity, but as partners in a story you are writing. Let refunds surface, overpayments return, forgotten credits appear. Coordinate the arrival of provision with the stabilization of our chest, so that money does not become a new master, surveilling our peace. We reject spectacle. Let supply come with the humility of manna, enough for the day, enough for the step, enough to stop the spiral. And where you choose to do the more than enough, we will receive it without fear that goodness is a setup. Remind our body how to hold blessing without clenching. Teach our hands to be open in receiving and disciplined in distribution. Put a simple budget in our lap that is not a whip but a trellis. Give us the courage to prune subscriptions that siphon peace and to invest in foundations that strengthen order. We do not ask for lottery deliverance. We ask for daily bread wisdom and well-timed favor, the kind that matures us as it relieves us. Identity now, Father. We speak it cleanly and we break the old agreements. Say it with me. I am not my balance. I am not my late fee. I am not my rejection. I am not my month. I am not my mistakes. I am not the raised voice of a collector. I am not the red notice. I am not the bounced transaction. I am a child of God. I am led. I am held. I am guided. I am fathered into order. I am taught how to walk through doors without losing myself. I am not governed by scarcity. I am governed by the Spirit. Peace is my first inheritance. Wisdom is my pathway. Provision is my portion in its time. We repent without theater, Father. Forgive us for worshiping panic with our attention. Forgive us for letting shame narrate the budget. Forgive us for asking money to prove our worth. We lay down the orphan story, the one that keeps saying, "You are alone. You must save yourself. You must prove you are not a burden." We receive sonship. We receive daughterhood. We receive belonging before we perform. We consent to be carried where we cannot carry ourselves. We choose to believe that asking for mercy is not begging, it is covenant action. We declare, "I will not make a vow to fear. I will not sign a treaty with dread. I will not sell my peace to keep a timeline fear invented. I belong, therefore I can ask. I am loved, therefore I can plan. I am held, therefore I can receive." Father, anoint the mundane. Anoint the phone in our hand. Anoint the email draft. Anoint the simple spreadsheet. Anoint the chair we sit in when we call. Anoint the posture of our shoulders when we speak. Let every small thing be clothed in favor. Let the person who answers our call feel a softness in their own chest and extend what they did not extend yesterday. Let policies bend toward mercy. Let surprise grace appear in systems that do not often remember the human attached to the account number. And where a door must close it cleanly and swiftly, so we do not spend life energy begging before gates. You have already retired. Close it without shame. Close it without delay. Close it in a way that points our feet toward the door you have opened. We ask for timing miracles, not the fireworks, the quiet orchestrations, the email that arrives 5 minutes after we prayed, the thought to check a portal at a precise hour, the friend who texts, "You were on my mind," the employer who says, "We can start you earlier," the lender who says, "There is a program," the neighbor who says, "We had extra," the gig that bridges, the sale that clears, the delayed payment that lands, the invoice approved, the boundary respected. We will not idolize the source. We bless the source. We will not cling to the channel. We bless the hand behind the channel. Provider, show yourself steady. Train our eyes to see fingerprints, not coincidences. Father, keep us honest as we receive. Keep us generous as we heal. Do not let fear turn the faucet back off. We choose to tell the truth to those who need to know and to keep silence with those who feed on spectacle. We choose humility without humiliation, confession without collapse, rest without avoidance. We ask you to teach us to sleep as an act of faith. Bless our night with an unpanicked brain. Guard our dreams from rehearsals of catastrophe. Let our first waking thought be not a number, but a name. Yours. And then the rope sentence. Even here God can speak. Then the seal. This is not the end. This is the turning. Father, bless our work. Strengthen our hands for the tasks before us and make them fruitful. Align our gifts with assignments that pay rightly without costing our soul. Open room for promotion that fits our frame. Seat us with people who do not punish need, who honor process, who do not demand performance as entry fee. And in all of this, keep us from pride that forgets who rescued us and from despair that forgets who called us. We receive the order you are restoring. Peace first, plan second, provision third. We will not invert the sequence. We will not make money our God by asking it to prove what only sonship can. We will not insult grace by refusing to plan. We will not insult wisdom by refusing to rest. We agree with heaven's cadence and ask you to keep conducting when our old habits try to rush the song. Chosen one, breathe once more. Slow, not deep, slow. Longer out than in. Father, seal this. One more slow breath. Receive peace in your chest. Let your shoulders drop. We place this prayer like a letter in your hands, and we do not snatch it back to chew it with our teeth. Govern our night, govern our morning, govern our steps, and let the fingerprints begin. Peace first, plan second, provision third. Even here, God can speak. Amen. Chosen one, stay with me. We prayed. Now we obey. This is how we honor peace, by translating it into one small, real movement. I am going to be precise because you do not have time for vague. Your breakthrough begins with one honest, contained step, done in peace, not in panic. Here is the step, and we do it together. Choose one item, not 10. One, the envelope on the table, or one email thread with a statement you have been avoiding, or one voicemail from a number you do not recognize. Do not collect them. Do not stack them. Do not scroll the gallery of dread. Pick one, hold it, breathe. Slow, not deep, slow, longer out than in. Say it with me, out loud if you can. I can face what is true. God will not leave me in what is true. Now set a timer for 12 minutes. Not 30, not 2 hours. 12. The window will be enough to face truth without drowning in it. When the timer starts, you will not multitask. You will not open other tabs. You will not text for rescue. You will not clean the counter to earn permission to look. You will simply open what is in your hand. If the step tonight is a voicemail, you will listen once and write the facts, not the feelings. If it is an email, you will read once and write the due dates, amounts, and options offered. If it is an envelope, you will open it with God standing beside you, and you will write 3 lines: what is owed, when it is due, and the minimum to prevent harm. If the document does not say minimum, you will write a question mark there. Breathe again. Slow, not deep. Slow. While the timer runs, your inner speech matters. Speak to yourself like you belong to someone. Script it with me. We are not alone here. We are not in trouble with our Father. This paper is not a verdict, it is information. I can face what is true. God will not leave me in what is true. We are moving by sequence, peace first, plan second, provision third. This is not the end. This is the turning. When the timer ends, you stop. Even if you think, I should keep going. Obedience tonight is containment, not conquest. You will close the item, put the paper on a flat surface, and write one next step for tomorrow's window. One call, one email, one question to ask. If the next step involves a human, you will schedule it in a sane hour, not in the midnight theater where panic auditions for your future. If there is a portal to check, you will note the portal address and the time you will log in. Not now, not while your body is reheating. You are demonstrating to your nervous system that you are safe while you act. Now, triage. Order protects you from drama that pretends to be diligence. Essentials first: shelter, light, food, and the transport that guards your ability to work and obtain care. Those 4 form your priority rail. Everything else rides behind them. After essentials, list minimums to prevent escalation. What keeps accounts in good standing, what halts fees, what stops a cascade. After minimums, we negotiate. Hear me, negotiation is not weakness. It is wisdom in a world of policies designed to flex for those who ask with steadiness. You are not begging, you are boundarying. You are not playing small, you are speaking human to human. You will ask simple questions. Is there a hardship program? What is the minimum to keep this in good standing? Can we set a review date? Is there a one-time fee waiver available? You will keep your tone calm and your sentences short. You will not offer your story as payment. You will offer your plan. Boundaries now, and I am going to be clear. No shame calls. You will not call a person who feeds on your fear for commentary. You will not text someone who punishes need to prove you are responsible. No impulsive borrowing. You will not open a new line at 11:47 p.m. because a flashing button promised relief. You will not accept any agreement while your breath is fast. Slow, not deep, slow. If your chest tightens during a call, you will ask for a moment, breathe, and if needed, you will say, "I will return this call tomorrow." You do not sell tomorrow to survive a feeling tonight. If the numbers you faced triggered grief, let it flow without writing headlines like "always" or "never." This is a moment, not a destiny. If anger rose, aim it at the lie that told you you must be your own savior. If you felt shame, try to narrate, "You should have known. You are behind. You are less." Answer it with sonship sentences. "I am being fathered into order. I am learning in time, not late. I am permitted to ask. I can plan without panic. I can receive without worshiping supply." Now, because you faced one truth in order, you have made room for tomorrow's favor. Tonight is not for 5 spreadsheets. It is for one paper opened with God at your shoulder. Say it again. I can face what is true. God will not leave me in what is true. Breathe, longer out than in. Place your hand on your chest. Feel the chapel we built in prayer still working while you act. You are not breaking it by moving, you are using it. As you do this one step, begin to watch for fingerprints. Heaven leaves marks when you move through a doorway in order. The small calm that does not make sense while you look at the number. The way your breath stays steady during a call that used to hijack you. The person of peace who answers instead of the script reader. The email that lands with a line you needed. Extension available, fee waived, approved, earlier start. We can do that. The thought that arrives exactly when you reach for your phone. Call at 10:15, use this sentence, ask this name. The timing that clicks like a latch. Your schedule opening just when theirs does. These are fingerprints, not coincidences. They are not there to scare you. They are there to confirm you are being led into order. When the 12 minutes finish and the one step is named, close the night like this. Say aloud, "Even here God can speak. This is not the end. This is the turning. Peace first, plan second, provision third." Then put the paper where morning you can find it, without hunting. On the counter, by the phone, on the chair you will sit in to call. Set an alarm titled "Door 2, One Step." You are setting a table for favor to sit at, not sprinting around with plates you keep dropping. Chosen one, you have just crossed from prayer into practiced sonship. Love this pace, guard this order, refuse the old theater of busyness and the old lie that panic is proof you care. It is not. Steadiness is. Tonight we did the next right thing, small, real, measurable. The window will meet you again in the morning, and you will not be alone when it does. Stay ready to notice. Stay ready to breathe. Stay ready to receive the quiet confirmations as they begin to gather like light at the edge of your bed. Chosen one, stay with me. The fingerprints are beginning to gather, and I am going to be precise, because you do not have time for vague. Peace first, plan second, provision third, and in between each door, heaven leaves marks so you know you are being led. These are not there to scare you. They are there to verify that order is taking root. Breathe. Slow, not deep, slow. Longer out than in. I will name 5, and you will recognize yourself. Fingerprint 1, the repeated unknown numbers, not once, not randomly, again, and at the same windows of the day. The 8:59 a.m. ring when you sit down. The 4:44 p.m. buzz that hits in traffic. The late evening attempt when your nervous system is tired. Hear me. The phone is not a demon. It is a boundary invitation. The ring is not doom. It is data. Let the first ring teach you to breathe, not bolt. Put your hand on your chest. Say, "We answer in order, not in adrenaline." If you must send it to voicemail, you do so as a steward, not as prey. You will return calls in the window we set, with a plan we prepared, when your breath is slow and your tone is steady. You are not running, you are governing. Fingerprint 2. The same bill resurfacing from different angles as if the paper will not stop copying itself. A letter, then an email, then a text, then a portal notification you did not know you had. It is not a conspiracy against you. It is a single item asking to be honored in sequence. Do not answer 6 channels. Decide one channel. Decide one step. Write one sentence about it and put it in tomorrow's sane hour window. This repetition is not harassing you. It is highlighting where one honest move will collapse 5 echoes. When you act in order, the chorus quiets. Fingerprint 3. Waking at odd times. 3:03, 4:15, 4:44. Not insomnia that drifts and drowns, an alertness that is clean, like someone turned on a small lamp inside you. You are not imagining it, you are noticing. Your pattern recognition is returning because panic is loosening its grip. When you wake like this, do not flood your eyes with a screen. Do not sprint to the portal. Breathe, slow, not deep, slow. Whisper, even here God can speak. Then write a simple line. Time, what woke me, thought, worry, sentence. What peace asked me to do next. Not an essay, not an autopsy, a line. Then rest again under the sentence that steadies you. This is not the end. This is the turning. You are rehearsing trust at hours where shame used to hold rehearsals for disaster. Fingerprint 4, sudden nausea or a drop in your gut, right as you reach to check accounts or open the app. Your body is not condemning you, it is signaling that regulation precedes revelation. That somatic wave is a receipt that you are leaving survival autopilot and the system is asking, are we safe? Answer with breath. Slow, not deep. Slow. Longer out than in. Put the device down for 60 seconds. Place your palm over your center and say, we check in peace, not panic. Then proceed in a contained way. 1 account, 1 glance, 3 facts. Balance, do, minimum. If the nausea returns, stop. You are not failing. You are training a body back into being led. Fingerprint 5. Moments of unusual calm that arrive for no reason, like a hush falling in a room that is still messy. You suddenly feel taller inside your ribcage while holding a number that used to shrink you. You find sentences in your mouth like, is there a hardship program? And the tone sounds like someone you've been wanting to become. This is not denial. This is grace arriving on schedule because you honored the order. Calm without context is a fingerprint. It means the shepherd is in the hallway with you. Do not rush to spend it on 10 moves. Spend it on the next right one and let peace multiply by obedience. Hear me clearly. Signs are the envelope, not the letter. They confirm you are being guided, but they are not the entire instruction. You do not worship envelopes. You do not build doctrines out of ringtones. You receive the verification and ask, what is the one-step piece is pointing to? Chosen one. Stay with me. Discernment grows when breathing slows. Do not interpret everything as doom. Do not demonize every ring or text. Some rising sensations are your old alarm system testing its volume. Some pings are just pings. Your question is not, is everything an attack? Your question is, what is mine to do next in order? I want you to keep a simple ledger of leading, not as performance, as partnership. When a fingerprint appears, make a small note. Date, time, what happened, what I felt, what peace asked me to do next. 1 line each. If nothing clear came, write, wait and breathe. You are not building a museum of fear. You are keeping a trail of breadcrumbs so your future self can see how consistently you were fathered. In a week, when doubt tries to rewrite the week as chaos, you will hold paper that says otherwise. Pattern, not fluke. Guidance, not guesswork. Heaven leaves fingerprints. I will warn you gently because I love you. Do not make a theater of signs. Do not chase numbers as if they will save you. Do not pick up every call at hours you already consecrated to rest, just to prove you are responsible. Responsibility without regulation is just fear wearing a tie. You are being trained into holy boundaries. If a ring spikes your breath, you are allowed to let it pass and return it in the hour we set. If a calm finds you while you wash a dish, you are allowed to stop and capture the sentence that landed. If you wake at 4:15 with a name in your spirit, you are allowed to write it and sleep. Sequence over spectacle. Order over urgency. As you do this, watch how timing begins to click like latches again. The person of peace picks up when you call at the hour you wrote. The email's subject you kept simple is the one that gets answered. The portal you logged into during the window we chose shows a button you somehow missed at midnight. Fees flex, dates move. The right supervisor is on shift. The phrase you practiced lands with favor. This is not random. This is what it feels like to be led into order. Chosen one, breathe, slow, not deep, slow, longer out than in. Say it with me. I am not imagining it, I am noticing. The fingerprints are not there to scare me, they confirm I am being led. Peace first, plan second, provision third. You have honored the envelope. Now we are going to seal this awareness into your body, so you do not lose it when the next ring comes. Stay with me. We are about to commission your steps, so scarcity will not govern you again. Chosen one, stay with me. We seal now. You are stepping out from under the old ruler. Scarcity will not govern you again. Hear me clearly. You are learning a new government. Peace first, then plan, then provision. This is not a slogan. This is the constitution of your next season. Scarcity made you rush, hide, and agree to anything just to quiet the noise. My spirit makes you steady, honest, and strategic, so that provision can enter without destroying your peace. Breathe. Slow, not deep. Slow. Longer out than in. Feel your ribcage answer. That softness is not denial. It is the sign that the throne is changing hands. I am going to be precise because you do not have time for vague. You will not sign midnight contracts with fear. You will not donate your breath to a ringtone. You will not let shame narrate your balance. You will move by sequence. Peace first, plan second, provision third. When panic knocks, you will not open the door. You will ask, what is mine to do next, in order. Then you will do that one thing with me, standing beside you. Now consecrate your mouth. Whisper or type, non-performative, as covenant between you and the one who steadies you. 3 words, I receive peace. Again, with breath, I receive peace. Let the sentence land in your chest. Now say, I choose order. You have just agreed with heaven's government over your finances and your nervous system. Agreements matter. Words set rails. You have laid down tracks for the week ahead. I commission you for the week that is already opening. I bless your phone to be an instrument of favor, not fear. I bless your timing to align with people of peace and supervisors who can say yes. I bless your voice to be short, clear, and steady. No performing, no panicking, human to human. I bless your inbox to yield the line you need. Extension available, fee waived, approved. We can do that. I bless your budgeting with wisdom, clarity to see essentials first, minimums next, and negotiations without shame. I bless your calendar with protected windows where you act in peace and refuse the midnight theater. I bless your work with open doors, assignments that fit, opportunities that arrive in right sequence, unexpected callbacks that honor your steadiness. I bless your home with light and quiet so your body can rehearse trust. I decree protection from shame's ambush. Shame will not sit in your throat when you speak to representatives. You will remember that you are a person, not a problem. a son or daughter being fathered into order. Chosen one, hear me. The old ruler will test the gate. Scarcity will attempt the three old tricks: rush you, hush you, and push you to sign what steals your tomorrow. You will not obey. You will refuse the rush by breathing slow. You will refuse the hush by naming the truth plainly. You will refuse the push by saying, I will return this call tomorrow, and you will do so. This is not avoidance. This is government. This is you choosing the hour of favor over the hour of frenzy. Place your hand on your chest. Slow, not deep, slow. Longer out than in. Feel how your body answers when you give it order. You are not waiting for every bill to vanish before you breathe. You are breathing because I am present in the hallway with you. Presence is your permission. Provision follows presence when you honor sequence. Do not despise the small calm you feel right now. It is a down payment of a steadiness I am establishing. Keep it by obeying the order we set. I release over you a guardrail of sentences. Use them like tools when the ring comes and the breath shortens. Say, we answer in order, not in adrenaline. Say, information is not a verdict. Say, I can face what is true. God will not leave me in what is true. Say, peace first, plan second, provision third. These are not slogans, they are shields. They break agreements with the old government and welcome mine. I also place on you a mantle of holy boundaries. You are allowed to be unavailable to chaos. You are allowed to say, I cannot make that decision until tomorrow at 10:15. You are allowed to ask simple questions without apologizing for existing. You are allowed to request hardship programs, review dates, and fee waivers without shrinking. You are allowed to choose the channel and the hour. You are allowed to protect the rebuilding. This is not selfishness, this is stewardship. Now I mark your steps with verification so your courage does not leak. Expect the small calm during a call that used to undo you. Expect the phrase you practice to land with favor. Expect the representative who listens. Expect the date that moves. Expect the numbers to sort cleanly under the rail of essentials and minimums. Expect ideas for work you can actually do with joy. Expect sleep to return in pockets because your body trusts you again. When these arrive, do not make a theater of it. Note it once. Whisper, thank you. Keep moving in order. Breathe once more. Slow, not deep, slow. Longer out than in. Say it with me, sealing it into your chest. I receive peace. I choose order. I am not governed by scarcity. I am being fathered into steadiness. Even here, God can speak. This is not the end. This is the turning. When we finish, you will not sprint. You will keep the pace of royalty. Take the 12-minute step we named, then come back. I will meet you here. We will build the plan in peace, line upon line, window by window, until provision has room to land without shaking you. You will not do this alone. I am with you in the hallway, at the table, on the call, in the breath. The doorway is sealed. The back gate that panic used is closed. Walk forward, chosen one, governed by peace, trained in order, ready for provision that does not cost your soul.